Hey everybody, it's your girl Dariuana Nicole Lee, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is October the 30th, 2018, and I just came to, give you guys some information on exactly what I mean by when I say hormones or, HRT or whatever. So, for the ones who are new to my channel, I am transgender, which means I was born male, but I live my life as female. And a lot of people grow up, you know, I know a lot of people who've lived their life as female longer than I've lived my life as female. But I've always been a female at heart. I just started, living out, playing the part, a couple of years back, about 3, 4 years back or whatever. And a lot of people don't have the knowledge of or don't have the resources that they need to actually progress in their transition. Like a lot of people continue to live their life as a whole man with a whole man body, but they dress, they eat, they talk, they sleep, they breathe everything as female, everything as a woman. And a lot of people don't know that, it's actually medicine out there that you can take to help your body look and match what you feel on the inside, because being stuck in that middle stage was like one of the hardest um times, I think. Yeah, just being trapped. Like, I didn't want to continue to live my life as a boy. I didn't want to continue to think like a boy. I didn't want to continue to live my life as a boy. So when I moved to Dallas, Texas, with my dad, I started to mingle with Dallas gay community. And I started to see more of transgenders, more of males born, but bitch, they look like real women, or they're beginning to look like a real woman. And I wanted that. So, I started to network with this person, that person, and start doing my research a little bit, more. I started to Google transition. I started to Google transgender. Back when I was a kid, I knew what transgender was, but I didn't know. Like, I've always followed Amaya Scott, and she's like a big, well-known, famous, successful Black African American transgender woman from New Orleans, and I've always been, a follower of hers, but I never knew what she did to look the way she looked. I just knew she was born male, but she looks and present herself and addressed as female, and I always knew that's what I wanted. So I found out that you can take medicine or whatever. You can go online, the black market, or you can purchase your hormones from like um, peer your peers, or someone out in the gay community. But I wouldn't recommend that, because it's a lot dealing with your the chemical balance into your body. Like, you're changing the entire you're changing your whole self into a totally different person. So I ended up finding a psychiatrist, or whatever, and well, back up. Before I found a psychiatrist, I researched in Google and found that I would have to get a psychiatrist that would have to refer me to a doctor, and it could go that way. So I had a psychiatrist when I was staying in Dallas for about 2 months. I had like 1 or 2 sessions with her. I also, when I moved back from Dallas back to Montgomery, I ended up, linking up with one of my sister trans girls, and she referred me to her psychiatrist down in Montgomery or whatever. And I ended up going to a couple of sessions with my psychiatrist, and basically doing a psychiatrist, doing one of those sessions. They're basically trying to see why you want to transition, who you are as a person, and just to make sure that this is something that you really want to do, because bitch, you're changing. Again, you're changing everything about yourself. It's no more just throwing up makeup, throwing up girl clothes. No, thoughts, physical changes, a lot. Um, so I had a couple. I think I had like 1 or 2 sessions with her. And after that, she was like, bitch, we need to get you on moans. Now, you ain't nothing but a woman. And, that's just what it was. So she referred me to my doctor. Um, I met my doctor. We had a consultation. We talked, we got to know each other, blah, blah, this and that. And after that, she agreed that I was ready to progress and, start hormones or whatever. So a week later, I went and had blood work done, to check, because it mainly deals with your liver, and basically just to make sure my overall health was good before I started taking my hormones. And I went and got blood work. She got those results. Everything came back good, and I want to say probably like 2 or 3 days later, my moms were in or whatever. So what I have is the first one is called spiralac spiralacetone, or however you said, or whatever, whatever. And basically, this is my testosterone blockers. It's just a little small little white pill, and I have to take 2 of those daily, and that's 100 milligram. And the spiralacetone, what that is, that's my testosterone blockers. So it blocks basically, what it does, what it says. It blocked all my testosterone. It stopped my facial hair from growing in. It breaks down the muscle mass that I have into fat. It redistributes the fat into all of my feminine areas. So basically, I'm going through puberty again, but for a woman. So like breast growth will start, the muscle will break down, my shoulders will start to slimmer down a little bit, face will get to feminizing more, everything will start to look more like a female. Um, Muscle tone, as you can see, like I got some type of muscle tone or whatever, but not that much. And that's basically is gonna stop all my boy features from growing anymore. I have to take that for the rest of my life, until I have bottom surgery or whatever. Um, and that also decreases, like, people say that it doesn't help you with your voice, but I think it does. What it does for your voice is that when you speak, you don't you as men and as boys, we speak from our chest. And it's all of that testosterone built up. So with the spirulacetone and its testosterone blockers, is decreasing the testosterone in my body or whatever. And I have to take another one. This is called estradiol. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. And excuse the name or whatever, whatever. I still haven't had my name fully legally changed. I'm still got that in the works. But this is my estradiol, bitch. This is my pussy juice, my punani juice, or whatever. And it's a little smaller tablet or whatever. And I take 2 of those. I take one of these 2 times a day or whatever. And bitch, that's my punani juice. That's what's gonna increase my breast growth, bitch. That's what's gonna feminize my face. That's what's gonna make me more softer, my skin softer and smoother. Bitch. That's what's gonna give me this ass, girl. Like, I'm on my knees, but that's what's gonna give me this ass, girl. Or whatever. But yeah, and I have to take that, for the rest of my life until I have bottom surgery or whatever. And as I, progress during my transition, my doctor is gonna up my estradiol, 2 milligrams, 3 milligrams, six, however, as I progress, just to make sure everything is going how it's supposed to. um, or whatever. It also damn. Oh, the estradiol, you can take it in pill form. That's what I'm on now. You can either do a patch, you can do what you call it, a chip. You can get the little microchip inside of you. That's testosterone blocker as well. Or you can yeah, testosterone blocker. Or you can get the estrogen too. Or you can take the shot. And a lot of people say that the shot worked good, but I'm stick on the pill for now or whatever. Yeah, so basically that's what HRT, that's what hormone is, and that's what it does. And for any trans girl out there that's, looking for somewhere, Google, psychiatrists in your area, in your close area or whatever, and, give them a call or whatever, and find one that best suits you, one that makes you feel comfortable, with sharing that type of information with, and they'll get you referred to a doctor, and bitch, you can be on your pussy juice too, or whatever. Um, but I do want to thank y'all for again subscribing to my YouTube, liking, sharing. I do want y'all to tell more of your friends, or whatever, so I can get them subscribers up, girl. Cause like I said, bitch, this is a journey that you don't want to miss. And again, it is your hood, bitch, the ratchet bitch. It's the bitch from the west. It's your girl Dariuana Nicole. And y'all have a blessed day. Be safe, and always to remember, keep God first.